right here, there is a barrel cactus. Now you've probably, I don't know, maybe experts say that barrel cactuses don't point south. But you know what, if that's true, if they say they don't point south, well, here's a perfect example of how they're full of crap. Here's a barrel cactus. You see how it's angling a certain direction? Oops, there it is. It's angling a certain direction. And also just the very top of it is sort of twisted in a certain direction. Do you see that? I wonder which direction that is, okay? Well, if I had a compass with me, let's see, let's watch the compass, let's watch the compass. Ooh, oh, hey, you see that? I don't know if you can read that. It's, the barrel cactus is pointing south. Isn't that cool? Not every barrel cactus points south, okay? Not all of them, but most of them do. Do they point exactly south? Well, that one is. But I can't say that every barrel cactus points exactly south. What I can tell you is that they point roughly south, and almost all of them do. So if you know that south is, you know, that direction, also north would be the opposite direction, and heck, west would be that way, and east would be that way. So where is that highway that you were thinking of? Does it run roughly north and south compared to the area where you're hiking? Well, if it runs north and south, and it's to the east of this area where you're hiking, well, there's a barrel cactus pointing south, so to the east, well, that would be that way, right? Okay. Okay, so almost everything out here is either food or medicine. Like right here, okay, let's see, this creosote, this is medicine. It's also a source of various tools. You know, the branches can be used for tools of various kinds. Okay, this right here, source of food, although that's not a very good one. But you see these right here, these little things that are growing from the top there, these are food. You pull a bunch of these off, it's great, raw, yum, good stuff. This, I wouldn't try eating. Southward pointing barrel cactus? Yep, you guessed it, food and a source of water and a source of knowing what direction you're going. All right, right over here. Yum, food. Scrape these little barbs off the top, you know, the little things off the top of the new growth. Good food, awesome. Later on, see, later on it's gonna get cactus fruits. They're going to be growing off there. I mean, it's growing right now. It's going to turn into a fuchsia color. That's going to be food through the worst part of the summer. The part of the summer you don't want to be out here. Oh my goodness, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner growing everywhere, all around you. Again, right here, all right, this is a source of food later on. You can maybe barely see at the top of there that there's some saguaro fruits that are starting to grow. There's a very short season where those are starting to split at the top. That you can see they're splitting, and you'll see that they're kind of red, opening up. That's the season when you want to eat those saguaro fruits. And you want to either knock them off the top of the saguaro with a pole, or if you can get a way to climb up there, that's another way. Ooh, what do we have here? Again, seasonal, like most food is. Yum, good stuff. That's the best part, when they're opening up, not the young ones that are still closed, but the ones that are opening up, the very end. Man, that's good stuff. Okay, so this is a Palo Verde tree. We know that it's a Palo Verde tree because the word Palo Verde means green tree, and you see how the trunk, even the trunk and the branches are green. All right, these grow seed pods, bean pods, literally. They're little pods that grow on the ends of the tree. Seasonal again, it's going to come later. It's springtime right now. These aren't growing yet here on this tree. Seasonal food. When it's green, when the Palo Verde beans are green, you can just take them right out of the pod and eat them raw. Or you can boil them up. They don't boil very easy. They're kind of the same when they're boiled as they are when they're just raw. You could mash them up. When they get hard, they're very, very hard. But hypothetically, I'll bet you could, grind them up into a type of flour. People do that with say mesquite pods. Basically, all these desert trees with the little tiny miniature leaves like this, they all have some sort of a bean pod or whatever. It's a legume. I don't know how to say that word, but you know what I'm saying. And they can be used either to be ground into a flour, or when they're nice and new and green, they can just be eaten raw a lot of times.